Hello everyone, this is Matthew once again, and today, just want to get this out of my way, happy Back to the Future Day. Today is October 21st, 2015, and today, it's about time that I get to review this movie, because I want to review this movie the same day as what this movie represents, that features October 21st, 2015. And that is, of course, continuing on with my reviews of the Back to the Future trilogy, Back to the Future Part 2. A sequel that returns Steven Spielberg as executive producer with director Robert Zemeckis, Michael J. Fox returning as Marty McFly, Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, Leah Thompson as Lorraine Bangs, and Thomas F. Wilson as Biff. While there are one of the two actors that did not return, as well as the third one, and you'll see why. So, I have already reviewed the first film, which is a classic. I really love the first movie. It's one of my favorite movies I ever loved. And now I get to talk about the sequel. So, before I give you my thoughts, here's the backstory. Zemeckis had never planned to have a second film, nor a third film, which he never thought this movie would turn into a franchise. But when the first film became such a box office success, it led to the conception of a second installment, as well as a third. And while the sequel was underway, many of the cast have reprised their roles except for Claudia Wells because of her mother was ill, which is one thing, and two is Crispin Glover for two reasons. The first reason is that he wanted more money, or the second reason is that he did not like how the first film ended. So they have no choice but that to recast Claudia Wells' role with Elizabeth Shue by filming the opening scene by using the last scene of the first film as a recap. And replace Crispin Glover with Jerry Wiseman by using Glover's likeness, which of course Glover did sue for that. And as for the production team of the second film, they had to recreate the Enchantment Under the Sea dance by using a few costumes for the first film, while Leah Thompson was the only actress present to bring her costume from the first film. Zemeckis will go on to film the final Back to the Future movie while supervising the final touches for the second film. The footage for the third film was later used as a trailer for the end of the second film. So, after completing Back to the Future Part 2, it was finally released on November 22nd, 1989, which it opened to mixed reviews and becoming a box office success by making $331.9 million worldwide and becoming the third highest grossing film of 1989. And just to let you know that, folks, that this movie came out a week after the Disney movie that I reviewed that I really love, The Little Mermaid. So, yeah, this movie came out a week after The Little Mermaid. The movie did receive one Oscar nomination for Best Visual Effects, but it lost to another film that worked done by Industrial Light and Magic, The Abyss. And the film was ranked 498 on Empire Magazine's 2008 Greatest Movies of All Time. So, now that Part 2 is pretty much the mixed bag of the franchise, people seem to either love it or hate it. So to me, I really do enjoy Back to the Future Part 2, so I'll try my best why do I like Back to the Future Part 2. I will say the sequel is really funny. It is a funny sequel. I thought the action is very well done. The special effects are fantastic, as well as the look of the future. And I thought the cast all did great. I thought Michael J. Fox is still Marty McFly. I thought he still does a really good job in this one. Christopher Lloyd is still just as fun as Doc Brown, and Leah Thompson is Lorraine Bangs. And of course, Thomas F. Wilson plays a very good villain to play Biff. He was good in the first one, and he continues to be good in the second one. And he was good for playing Griff as well. And of course I know now that today is October 21st, 2015, people can talk about this movie and see how well this movie is accurate of how it was predicted for today. Whether we're going to have shoes, Pepsi Perfect, hoverboards, flying cars, another Jaws movie, which of course we didn't, thank goodness. And also a Holomax where the shark comes out. And also possibly the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series, which of course it might happen. I think they might win. So, yeah. So that's everything what I like about the sequel. However, as much as I love the effects in this one, I do gotta say there are some effects that are slightly dated. And another thing is that I do really wish if Chloe Wells and Crispin Glover had reprised their roles if they didn't have to recap the close scene from the first film. And also, I do kind of wish if Crispin Glover would stop, well, for being one of the two reasons that I already mentioned about. One is his opinion on the first film, the way it ended, or that he wanted more money. So these are just my own problems. Also, I like to add this, that I don't think it's really just as good as the first one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Back to the Future Part 2 for what it is, it's just that it doesn't have the same quality level as the first one. That's just me. And I'm sure many of you have already know the sequel, probably know what I mean, because I know many of you know that Part 2 is never as good as the first one, because you know the first one will always be the best of the series. And oh yeah, another thing I never got to mention when I did my review of the first one is that I really do thought Robert Zemeckis does a good job on directing the first one, as well as directing the second one. And of course, another thing I do like to say is that it still does well with a time travel aspect, like what the first one did. And to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm going to think of a sample of a time travel movie, I'm going to say, in my opinion, the Back to the Future trilogy are the best examples of time travel. But that's just me. Some of you may like Bill and Ted better, some of you may like The Time Machine, Project Almanac, whatever. That's really up to y'all, but that's just my opinion that I prefer the Back to the Future trilogy as the better definition, or should I say the better example when it comes to time travel movies. So that is definitely my thoughts on Back to the Future Part 2, and unlike the first movie, which I gave it an A+, Back to the Future Part 2 is definitely a very good follow-up to the first one, but it doesn't have the same level charm, or should I say, the same level quality, feel, or magic as the first one. So Back to the Future Part 2, I gave this movie a B+. So, I'm glad I got to review this movie today, and hopefully all you are having a wonderful Back to the Future day, or a happy Back to the Future day. So that's it for my review of Back to the Future Part 2. If you have any questions, if there's anything I've not talked about, let me know. Feel free to put the comments down below, and also don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you don't like this video, let me know. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything you want me to prove? Just, again, comments down below, and also subscribe. So thank you for watching, take care, and stay tuned for my review of the final chapter of the Back to the Future trilogy, Back to the Future Part 3. So take care, guys, and I'll see you later.